Hey, there were some people waiting before the stream started, but I did the cardinal sin of starting the stream 2 minutes later than I scheduled.
No.
Let me turn you down. We didn't have time to do an audio test because I was eating. Hi, Philby.
We'll be okay.
Okay, let me... Oh wait, that was the wrong one. What? Can you talk, Tamsin?
Hi. Hello.
Okay,
Hello,
okay.
everybody. Hi, Villa. Hi, Siobhan.
Audios should be fine, theoretically. Hopefully.
We'll hope. We'll hope. It can be... it can be what it is.
Let me move myself a bit. Hi, soft furry thighs. Okay, I think we should just start it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Rhea. Far from the hustle and bustle of the capital of I forgot to shove my Discord notifications. Hold on. Alchemica lies a small coastal village by the name of Vitae. Hi, Vivi. In the mornings, those who live near earthly residences are awoken by the scent of fresh bread being baked and cloth being spun, magic imbued within every creation. Throughout the day, Seaborn work tirelessly, the hammering of nails and sawing of wood being telltale signs of their presence. Though few in number, you can seemingly find one just about anywhere you go. As the sun sinks low, the sparkbounds make themselves known, quiet humming of their devices serving as a familiar ambience as well as a promise that tomorrow will awaken to some new manner of convenience or innovation, though whether it'll last till the following sunset is always an uncertainty. However, on the far eastern outskirts of the village, there lies a place that seldom makes a sound. A gargantuan tree, climbing so high into the heavens that the clouds hide its canopy from view. Cute little house. And its base,
we're lucky that there's a
modern
little bit of
post.
exposition to
A modest little post office the Caile kind calls her home.
Before we go any further, Lilac, could you screen share for me quickly? Just so I don't have to delay in reading things.
Oops, that's true. There we are.
Good stuff, thank you.
The chime of a small bell tied at the entrance rings out through the empty building, just as it done for the past 20 days. Ding ding. Yeah. And just as they had done the past 20 days, two sets of footsteps follow soon after, belonging to a young seaborn girl and the botanist who, until moments ago, was tending to the tree's exterior. The scent of wood is overpowering to most on their first visit, though the girl still seems to struggle with it even after several weeks of daily check-ins. The office being situated in the tree's interior makes it inescapable, with no windows that can open in a feeble attempt to mitigate it.
Rain, you're on shift today. We've got a visitor.
It's her. Upwards rain. But the back doors though the back doors conceal much, they can't disguise the fluttering, tumbling as a flighty little courier clumsily barrels forth, eventually opening the door with a slam. Logical? Yes, I have. That's me. Hi, hello, I'm here.
Good morning. I was half worried you'd still be in bed.
Nope. Wide awake, just like every other day.
Ah, of course. And you simply didn't hear the bell ring since you were too engrossed in your morning duties, I trust?
Maybe. Well, you know, a courier's work is never done.
All too true.
They fell for it again. These are so easy to trick.
Anyway, I'll leave the both of you to it. There's still some branches that need trimming out front, and I'd like that sorted before the day's deliveries.
Hey, Vicky. Leaving rain with a wave, Misere makes their leave. The chime of the bell above the door marking the end of the conversation and the start of Rain's current task. How do I pronounce that name? Mizor? Mizor.
Mizore? I think either would be okay.
Mizore sounds cute. She finally turns to the Mortem Post guest, her smile instinctively dropping as she does so. Oh, it's her again. I've only had front desk duty a few times the past little while, but it's always gone the same way. Her name is Mila. She's expecting a letter. I say what the protocol tells me to say and tell her that no, it hasn't arrived yet, and no, I can't double check. She leaves the post office looking super sad, which makes me feel sad too. The little courier shakes the thoughts from her mind, a stray feather or two coming loose and floating away in the process. Once the ruffling stops, the smile returns to her face. It's okay. Just stick to the script, Rain. Word for word. Caile won't get mad if you don't. Hello, welcome to Mortem Post. What's your business with us today, miss?
I think a letter from my friend should have arrived by now. It hasn't been delivered yet, though.
I see. Can I get your name?
It's Mila.
Rain dips two of her wing feathers in ink and scribbles down the date and Mila's name on the list as they keep behind the desk. She wonders how helpful this rule can be as she wipes the remaining ink off the nearby towel. Oh, my voice is breaking. When the entire page is filled with nothing but Mila's name. Okay, I've gotten your name written down. We'll look into it as soon as we're able, but unfortunately, if it hasn't arrived at this time, there's a chance we haven't gotten it yet.
Are you sure? You can't check in the back just in case? It's been a long time.
This part is always the hardest. I can't. Sorry, miss.
Yeah, I know. I shouldn't have.
The girl goes off script, turning away to hide the tears starting to well in her eyes before she says her goodbye.
I'm sorry for bothering you. I won't come back tomorrow. Promise.
Is she crying? I know she's always been sad about it, but this feels way worse. Something in Rain felt heavy, as if she had somehow swallowed a paperweight, tying up and twisting her insides before settling heavy in her heart. Watching Mila drag her feet towards the door, a single thought enters Rain's mind, spurring her to jump over the desk and speak up before the bell has chance. If Caile never learns that I broke a rule, that's basically the same as not breaking a rule at all. Wait! Is this stream working properly?
I think so.
Scream.
I think we can advance. I did! Eek!
Ah, it didn't go through! Maybe it didn't go through Discord. Maybe it went through video, but not... Okay, whatever. Mila jumps so high it would put any self-respecting courier's flight to shame. Thankfully, however, she stays in place once grounded again. Rain leans in, bringing her voice down to a whisper. I'm gonna ask something, but you can never, ever tell anyone I said anything, okay?
Okay.
The rules say I can't go back and check for you. But what if you went back and checked for you? Then we'd be fine.
Aren't there any rules about letting me back there? We wouldn't be whispering right now if there wasn't, right?
It's good. Well, even if there is, it'll only be for a little bit. We just gotta be quick and quiet. I'm not gonna break one rule. I at least want it to be the one where she gets to see it for herself.
If it won't get you in trouble.
Art is so cute. It won't. We'll be super sneaky and be back here before you know it.
You're Rain, right? That's what Mizari called you earlier.
Yeah, and you're Mila. Mila offers a small smile, a new and exciting experience for Rain.
Thank you, Rain.
No problem. Let's get moving.
I
Oh,
really love the
Chrissy's
art in
little
this so
wing.
much.
So
It's
cute.
cute.
To Rain, the back of the post office is a familiar, comforting place. The same is true for most of all the Gel kind. The insular people rarely leaving their nests and heading into the village, save for when their work required as much. For Mila, however, she feels as if she's stepping into an entirely new world as she catches her first glimpses of the interior. A surprising amount of natural light provided by the numerous windows to the outside provide her with more than enough opportunity to take her surroundings in. A seemingly infinite amount of colorful letters float slowly down from the eternally tall tree. The messages from the departed, reminiscent of confetti for a never-ending festivity. She looks upwards toward their source, following a trail of stairways, perches, and doors along the outer edges of the trunk. Looks like a burrito. It doesn't take long for her eyes to reach their destination, a giant net several stories above, colored as a rainbow through the gaps of rope. B. Courier. Ground floor. Welcome to Modern Post. Again.
It's... wow.
We know it's the best place in the whole world.
How high up does it go?
I asked Grandma the same thing once. She's the postmaster, but even she didn't know. So I guess the answer is just really, really high.
Oh. How do you avoid getting lost in a place so big?
Well, the world outside the tree is bigger. How do you avoid getting lost out there?
Oh.
Seaborn fidgets in place, a small hint of red tinting her cheeks. Well, don't worry. I know this place like the back of my wing. The ground level, anyway.
Okay, I'll follow you as best as I can. Please don't fly away, though.
I know you Seaborn can fly with those noodle arms. It's fine. Anyway, let's get going then. We'll find your box in no time. My voice is so broken. Rain does a quick about face. Her cloak muffling the ruffle of her wings beneath and begins, marching to the opposite side of the room with Mila following close behind. Rain occasionally catches some of the letters midair and skims the names before filing them away in her cloak.
All of the envelopes are really colorful compared to the usual mail we get.
Yep, Grandma said she thinks it's so the letters stand out more and don't get lost.
She thinks?
If she doesn't know for sure, then the real answer just doesn't exist. She knows everything there is to know about this place.
It's kind of scary how there's some things about the office works that no one knows.
Really? I think it's cool. The small talk continues between My brain just completely skipped over all the words. The small talk between the two continues as they round one corner and then another. Eventually, the two find themselves in a large room with numerous outgoing boxes, one for each person in Vita. Rain takes her time filing away the letter she intercepted on her way over, starting from the bottom, just as she was taught, while Mila is much more anxious to find her own box. Eventually, with her other letters put in their rightful places, Rain stops in front of the box. Mila assumes it must be hers, even if the vertical writing is unreadable to her. Rain gestures with her wing, confirming her hunch.
It's empty.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but at least now you know, right?
Mm,
Oh, no.
I'm sorry.
What for? It's not your fault that nothing's there.
Mom told me today that Dandelion wasn't going to send me anything, and I needed to stop bothering the post office workers. I lied and said I was going out to play instead.
Her mom said her friend wouldn't have anything to tell her? That's so mean. Why would she say something like that? Just because it's been a long time?
No, I don't think so. She she said the same thing at the start, too.
So cruel. Were you and Dandelion super close?
Yeah, Dandy and I did everything together. She was my best friend.
Oh,
I thought I was hers too, but she would have sent something by now, wouldn't she?
I'm sure she cared about you a ton. Please don't cry. Sometimes things just take a while to find their way out of the office. I'm sure Dandelion's letter is in here somewhere.
Mum said they usually come fast when I asked her, though.
Yeah, well, are you gonna listen to your mom or someone who works here? What's she know? Well, Rain thought it was a clever point. Mila's tears don't stop. They are super adorable. Well, that's okay, Bree. See you. Starting the porn. The little courier looks upwards, looking for some sort of miracle solution that would ease her new friend. And there she spots a door that gives her just the idea she'd be grasping at. I know somewhere else we can look.
Really? And you think it'll be there?
For sure. But we'll need to get your disguise. Oh, ta-da! Home sweet home.
You live in the post office?
Of course. All of us do. The mail never stops, so neither can we.
Wow, you couriers are really cool.
The coolest ever. Oh, you're new, Celestial. Oh, let's get looking before someone shows up. We should find a cloak first. I think I left one in my laundry basket.
Your dirty laundry basket?
They're all clean, don't worry. Caile keeps telling me to fold my clothes and put them away, but it's easier to just leave them in the basket. I don't really get it. Find the disguise. Gameplay.
Yeah,
Maybe a cat, a dog, bunny.
I really like the gameplay system. It's really fun.
Oh, stamps, that's cute. Nothing, I clicked too fast. I really remember leaving it in here.
You sure like that dress design a lot.
Oh, since we don't leave the tree much, we order all our clothes in big batches. I thought that's what they did outside, too.
Not really. Mum and I live next to a little earthford shop called Bell House Clothcraft, so we get new clothes all the time.
Bell House reference.
Bell House! Mum says it's important since we don't have any magic like everyone else does.
Yeah, Big Sis told me all about that. You know, the magic you get from your clothes and food is what makes the letters come down from the top of the tree.
Oh, I don't really like the apple treats they bring over for picnics, but maybe I should try and eat them more.
I like your clothes though. They're super pretty.
Thank you. Dandy liked them too. Mom even made her a bandana by cutting up one of my old vests. She wore it every day up until...
Okay, let's keep looking. Oh, sorry if I clicked too fast, it's hard to tell.
You're fine.
The little portraits are so cute!
They are. They're adorable. I really love the art style of this game.
This is my desk. I was practicing writing up until way late last night.
It's a lot cleaner than I thought it would be.
What's that supposed to mean? Anyway, no cloak here. Let's keep looking. inspect. There it is. Okay, Mila, put it on. It may be a little big. Sorry.
It's okay.
That was the hardest part. Here, let me hold it.
Well,
Well, it's the dart, but we need to find you some barding. Your feet are a dead giveaway.
oh, sorry.
I'll apologize for that. I can't really remember where I left my spare barding. Guess I'll have to search every nook and cranny. Oh, there's so much. I want to look at the animals. Oh, Mila, want to meet my friends?
Huh?
Meet Ollie, Mills, and Cappy.
Oh, hello.
Misa and Big Sis got them for me last year. Sis said they were only gonna get one, but they all look like a big family together.
Wow, lucky. I think they do too, though.
Spec hat. My favorite hat. I already know the first day I'm gonna put on when I get promoted. What? There's nothing like throwing off my cloak and barding after a long day and just collapsing into my nest. Actually, where is yesterday's barding? Those animals, that was the hat. That was
The basket? Thank you again for helping me.
You're welcome, but you don't need to thank me until after we find your letter.
But you're already doing so much. I wanted to say it, even if we don't.
We will. Don't worry. Please don't cry. I hope. That's it. Well, that's the most obvious place out of the way, at least. I looked everywhere. I know there has to be a person of barding somewhere in here.
It's okay. I really appreciate you trying anyway.
No, wait. We can still find it. Don't give up yet.
But we've checked everywhere.
That's what I thought too. But then I remembered my secret. Behold, my stamp collection. This is where I put all my favorites. Their designs are so cool, they sometimes inspire me to think outside the box.
Well, if they help.
Upwards rain. Aw. Look, this is my favorite stamp in my entire collection.
Oh, it's nice.
Isn't it? I think the long shape is super cool and the colors are so pretty. Oh, sorry. We should keep looking around. Hello.
What are you?
Just making sure you weren't stepping on it. Hello, hat.
Why would you keep botting in your hat?
I don't know, maybe it just fell in without me noticing somehow.
Did it?
Let's keep looking. Upward basket. Oh, maybe it fell out and it's underneath. Nope. Darn. I really thought that'd be it. It's below the dog. Mills, you didn't take my barding, did you? Sorry for not believing you. It's below the desk. I cannot snooze a command. That's close enough. Maybe I should have listened to Caile about dusting my room more. It's below the drawers. I don't think that'd work. It's below the bed. There, farting, finally.
Wow, you weren't kidding about your stance.
Nope. Here, quick, put them on.
Didn't you already wear these yesterday?
It's fine. I didn't do much yesterday, and they're super small, and they just go around your ankles.
Okay.
My voice sounds super weird right now. Looking good. We're almost there.
There's more?
Of course. What self-respecting courier doesn't have a hat? They only give us a couple hats each, but I should still have another one somewhere.
Rain, are you in your room again?
What's Muzure doing here? Hi. Hi, Sophie. What do you mean, shh?
Hi.
Hi. Hi.
Sophie jump scare.
Hi.
I love you.
I love you. Hi, chat.
You got your blankie?
I got my blankie.
Your blankie wanky?
My blankie.
The second word should not be there. Love you.
Hi, chat.
Okay. Quick. Hide.
Aha! My intuition never fails.
Muzure, what brings you here?
Same thing as you, I imagine. I'm on my break. I don't think you were scheduled for yours yet, however...
I was so involved with my work this morning, I forgot to tidy my room before starting the day. So I wanted to get that handled while the morning was still slow.
Ah, I see. Cleanliness is just as important as any other duty. Good on you for taking initiative. I'm going to fetch some water then. I'll come by in a bit to check up on you. If you need any help cleaning so we can get back to work, feel free to let me know.
Sure. Thank you.
Excellent. See you in a few wing beats.
Inspect. Mila. Yeah, that was close.
Are you sure I'm not going to get you in trouble?
For sure. Everything is fine. Trust me. Though we really gotta find that hat before they show up again. Or at least think of a way to buy some time. Got the XCOM timer.
Yeah.
There's nothing upwards. We can... Why would I do that? I really want to. I really want to. Oh, I have an idea. I feel bad separating the three of you. Sorry, you two. Ollie will be back soon. Don't worry, I'll keep you safe in my cloak and it'll be just until Muzure comes back.
I'm coming in.
Mila, hide!
Hello again. How goes the cleaning efforts? Ready to get back to work?
It's awful.
Well, that's certainly not the reaction I was expecting. What's wrong?
I was doing my cleaning and I can't find Ollie anywhere. I thought there were still Mills and Cappy, but I don't know what to do.
Oh dear. Well, it won't do for those two to go without their friend. I'll check the front office to see if they've wandered off if you want to keep searching back here.
Oh, thank you, Mizure.
Of course. Never fear. Ollie's bound to turn up sooner rather than later.
That brought us some time. Thanks to save Ollie.
No!
I really want to.
I don't think you can even do that.
It's below... Why would it be below the basket? It's... Why not? Wait, uh, 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 It's like the drawers again. Should be wasting my time looking around. Means will be back any moment now. It's time for action. Oh, thanks. What if I give you my hat? It's below... It's below it, because I didn't get to check that last time. If I do this over and make a giant mess, Missouri will leave me be for the rest of the day. I need to drink water. Oops. I'm out of Lilac Lorenzo brand saliva. No, that wouldn't work. They'd probably just let me clean it up all day. Yeah, but maybe... Give you my hat. Oh.
Couldn't I just borrow your hat for today? Everyone already knows you here, right?
Oh, that's strange. I didn't hear you in Discord, but I saw the audio go through in video, so it's fine. No way. Last time I went exploring the tree during the day without my uniform on, I got in trouble.
Oh no. Let's keep looking then. I think the Discord screen share might just be a little patchy, but we'll try to bear with it.
That's true. Hopefully my wife isn't having too much of a hard time with her Final Fantasy. Where is it? Damn.
I'm coming in.
Mila, hide.
Hello again. How goes the cleaning efforts? Ready to get back to work?
The cleaning is going kind of bad.
Oh, do you think so? It's looking rather tidy to me.
I lost my hat. You think you can help me get a new one?
I think I can do you one better. Have you checked the top of your head lately, by any chance?
Thank you for being...
If you're feeling a little tired, I don't mind waiting a few extra minutes.
The game is kind to me. That'd be a big help. Thank you. I forgot to read the first one. I don't have any idea where I could be. Missouri said they'd help if I asked, so maybe... There. My hat's tucked away safely in my cloak. I just gotta wait for them to get back. Oh no, I lost my hat. It's still there. Oh, now I did.
I'm coming in.
Mila, hide.
Hello again. How goes the cleaning efforts? Ready to get back to work?
Mila's so cute back there. I think it's going okay. It's looking a lot tidier.
Well, true enough, but dare I ask what happened to your hat?
I lost it. Oh, where did it run off to?
You didn't notice?
Of course not. You think you could get me a spare?
Well,
That's
it can't be helped. Give me just a moment. It took some searching, but I found the hat you were wearing last year. It may be just a bit tight, but it'll have to do until we find your new one.
That's perfect. Thank you so much.
Of course. I'm heading back outside to finish my trimming. What's on the agenda for you now?
I've got a letter I'm having trouble sorting and need to ask Big Sis about. So I'm heading up there next.
Oh, sorting woes are always a bother. I'll keep an eye on the front desk then.
Thank you so much. Again.
Of course. See you this evening, Rain.
Bye. Hmm. Okay, we're in the clear. They're very clearly still right there. You can come out now, Mila.
Phew.
Here you go. One hat. It should even fit you perfect. Look at you. Mortem Post's latest courier.
Well, I do feel kind of cool wearing the entire uniform.
You should.
I feel a lot like Miss Neve. Oh, do you know about her? She's around town all the time and is super nice. She always looks amazing in her uniform.
What? Neve isn't cool at all. She's super lame. The eyes.
Huh?
Art complete. We should get going.
Okay. Where are we headed?
There's a department up above that handles letters that need extra work to deliver. If mail is gonna get lost, it'll be there for sure.
That does sound like a good place to look.
Yep, just follow me. Onwards and upwards. Rain. The ascent starts easily enough. Two little sets of footsteps marching up the spiral stairs, in and out of connecting rooms, and up, up, up the stairs again. After some time, the pair of footsteps fall out of sync, one trailing slightly behind. The distance between them continues to grow until eventually Rain can't hear her friend at all. Hey, Mila, are you The courier turns around, quickly spotting Mila several paces behind her, back against the wall of a tree. She takes a step forward, then slowly drags her other foot upwards to match the first, before repeating the process again. Okay. Oh, that's what she said. Cute, cute.
I'm coming. Sorry.
It'll be supper time by the time we get to the apartment, and that's at this pace. We've got to keep moving.
I'm sorry. I'm going as fast as I can. Why don't these stairs have rails? We're so high up.
Wait, that's all? There's so much space on the steps, though. Besides, I heard you Seaborn can break your bones and they'll heal right back up. You'll be fine.
I don't want to break my bones. I like my bones as they are.
Jeez. You could hold on to me if you want. That way, if you fell, I could fly us right back up. Not if she's gonna hold onto my wing, but anything to help her feel better.
If you don't mind, I don't know how much higher I can go on my own.
As proof of her confidence and bravery, Rain skips downwards, extending her wings slightly to float past a few steps. She soon finds herself next to Mila, keeping one wing slightly stretched open. Seaborn gets the intention quickly, or perhaps is simply overeager to ground herself to another, and links her arm with Rain's. She's trembling a lot. I feel kind of bad for teasing her so much. You're safe and sound now. Are you good to keep going?
I think so.
We have to protect Mila. If she dies, I die.
Thank you. Again.
You're welcome. Again. And so the two continue onwards, arm in arm at a pace slower than before, but comfortable all the same. Big Sis can't fly either. Even she has to take it slower on the stairs sometimes, especially if her delivery bag is extra full.
Is she okay? I don't know how anyone could work in here and not know how to fly.
Yeah, she only has one wing, but she's been working here forever. So if even she has trouble sometimes, then you shouldn't...
Wait, one wing? Do you mean Miss Neve? Miss Neve is your sister?
Well, we're not related, but she's my big sis.
That's so cool!
It's not that cool at all.
What do you mean? Miss Neve knows everyone in town. When she comes to drop off her mail, she can always tell if I'm feeling sad, too. It's like she's a mind reader.
It's not super hard to tell when you're sad, Mila. Big deal. I can read minds too. Better than sis, even.
Really? Can you all do that? What am I thinking of now?
How lucky you are to have such a reliable guy like me, obviously.
Oh.
Surprised? I told you I could.
Actually, I was thinking about how much cooler Miss Neve would be if she was really able to read minds all this time.
The eyes are cute. To continue their climb, the giant-ended envelope serving as an ever-reliable reference for how far they have come. Soon enough, it stops serving as a distant waymark above and instead rests just below their feet. Phew, finally here.
The net seemed so far away on the ground level.
It was far away, and now we're as far away from the ground as the net looked.
Oh, please don't say that.
Rain lets loose a laugh as they approach an unassuming mailroom door, but mutes herself as she places a feather over her mouth, bidding a whisper from her companion. Okay, so I hope she isn't here right now, but Neve is actually the head of this apartment.
Really? Then the letter's gotta be here. She's probably already found it.
Maybe. Undertale. Rain opens the door slowly as slowly as she is able, remembering its dire need of some grease the last time she had made the climb several nights before. Little Goober. While the door is cooperative in its silence, the view inside dashed any small victory welling within her. Within stands Neve, back turned, jotting down some notes as she flies envelopes into her bag. Nose thing. Exercising a level of care she often never uses, Rain closes the door again.
Bad news?
She's still here.
Oh, that's good. We can just ask her about it then.
If she had found it already, don't you think she would have filed it by now? I'll try and talk to her. While I do, you should look around and see if you can find it yourself. Maybe you'll be able to recognize something about it that sis won't be able to.
You want me to sneak around in the mail? Miss Neve is nice, but we'll both get in trouble if she catches us.
I know, which is why she won't catch us.
What do you mean?
You just gotta be extra sneaky around her. How about when I say cloud, you hide? And when I say water, that means it's safe and you can go back to searching.
Water and cloud. Okay, I'll try and remember. Are you sure, though? I really don't want to get you in trouble, or for Miss Neve to get angry with me.
Nixus doesn't scare me, so she shouldn't scare you either. Just listen close and we'll be fine, okay?
Okay.
With another careful opening of the door, the two friends make their way inside, Mila quickly ducking out of the sight as soon as she's able.
I can hear you back there, Droplet. Step into my office.
Rain shoots a quick glance to Mila before heeding her big sister's invitation.
Perfect timing. Fetch my water, would you?
What are you talking about? You already have a glass. Aw.
Yeah, but it's on the wrong side. You know I can't grab it from there.
I'm just gonna drag the cup across her desk. If something spills, it's her own fault. One serving of water, Your Majesty.
Thanks as always, my ever-reliable retainer.
Could anyone ever think she's cool?
Aw, come on. Don't give me that look. I've got a surprise for you, actually. Check this stamp out.
Oh. Ooh, I like the shapes.
I thought you might. I found it this morning. I've got another batch to give you too. Don't let me forget before you leave.
Thank you.
No problem. On the subject of stamps, have you put any more thought into what the first one on your hat is going to be?
I like how everyone in this universe is British except for Rain. Canonical. I told you already. I like the long one I have with the stairs in the sky. It reminds me of my favorite game, Upwards Rain.
I'm not trying to do like a non-British accent for one of these characters. It's not working. I can't do accents.
Aw.
If you say so. It's a bit of a weird shape for a first promotion though. Don't you at least have any standard shape stamps as a backup plan?
Aww.
Hmm?
Oh no, she's looking towards Mila. I need to tell her to hide.
Oh, like rain, you mean? Clever.
It doesn't matter, because I still like the long one.
Sure. I'm sure your first promotion is still a long ways off. So
Wow.
You've got plenty of time to change your mind.
Nuh-uh. It's gonna happen any day now. I've been doing all of my chores right on time. Sorry, big sis, I threw up.
Oh, so you're off duty right now? It's still pretty early in the day.
I'm not telling Mila to vent. Ugh. Okay, she's looking at me again. I should let Mila know she can keep looking now. You just throw water at me like that.
Hey, what's with the pity party? You'd normally be ready to shout at me about now.
Well, we got a visitor this morning.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, she always seems so sad whenever she comes in asking about her missing letter.
We're talking about little Mila, I assume?
I actually think her name was Water. Like, no, you're right, it had to have been Mila. I've been thinking about it all day, and I really want to help her somehow.
Young love digging its talons into you, Droplet?
Oh, hold on, I need to check something. Unlock mobile device.
This particular minigame actually got me originally. I failed it the first time I played through.
Did you forget the Wawa and the Cloud Cloud?
I didn't realize when it was that Neve's suspicious versus looking at Rain. I didn't pick up on it originally.
Is this like?
It's that. It's subtle. So she is looking towards Mila at the moment.
Oh.
So you need to tell Mila to stop.
What cloud do you have your head stuck in if you think it's okay to say something like that? Aw.
Calm down. It's just a joke.
I can't stand her.
I agree with you, though. Poor Mila's been crying for far too long.
Do you talk to your family a lot outside the post office?
Nearly every day I'm out in the village, yeah. Not so much in the past few weeks, though. What with the lack of outgoing mail and all.
I want to go out there more often too. I love looking out at the water.
I'll add it to my to-do.
Really? Maybe this weekend?
I think we can make that work. Have I been forgiven for the young love thing yet?
The cloud's a part of for now. Such a poet.
Back to the topic at Wing, then. You may be interested to know that I've been doing some digging into the past few weeks into Mila's situation.
Really? Have you found anything?
Naturally.
What? We have to tell Mila right away, then. He's been coming in every day. She's gotta be worried sick by now.
Slow down there, Droplet. What I've learned is, this one's above your pay grade.
What are you talking about?
Huh?
What is she doing? Clouds, you're trying to overshadow me again, like a great big gray cloud.
You saw that too, right?
Nope, not at all.
Maybe I shouldn't let my water sit out so long.
Cloud!
Someone's found a new favorite word.
I don't know what you're talking about. Get away from this. So anyway, you don't like my long stamp. Do you really think the cloud one would be good? Fuck.
What is going on with you today? Is something clouding your mind right now? Do you need to sit down?
Nope, no brain fog here. Brain cloud, I mean. Your clicker word.
Cloud.
Yeah, cloud. Is there a way out of this? This always happens.
I don't think there is.
Actually, I meant the water. Water? Oh no, the fourth stamp got ripped. It didn't even make its way back to my room. My entire head is spinning.
Ah, I see. Sorry for sending you into a fit there. I think you misunderstood what I was trying to say. I wasn't trying to make fun of you. The fact of the matter is, Mila's case is impossible.
Huh?
Rain, I'm gonna be serious for a sec. Listen close, okay?
Okay. It feels so heavy in here all of a sudden.
When you were talking to her this morning, I presume Mila told you she was anticipating a letter from her friend, yes?
Uh-huh.
Did she happen to tell you her friend's name?
Dandelion. Mila calls her Dandy a lot, though.
Right. It's not that uncommon of a name, especially as you get closer to the capital city. However, a curious little wrinkle. No one named Dandelion has ever lived in Vitae.
What? But that doesn't make any sense.
I thought the same thing, so I did a bit of extra legwork, double checking aliases, looking through our older files, and so on.
And
Nothing.
But you visit the village all the time. You must have met her at least once.
So you'd think.
I don't get it. Mixes knows everyone in town. You just forget about Dandelion somehow. As Rain grasps for a simple solution to this complex mystery, Neve pulls a couple envelopes from her bag.
I know I don't need to tell you this, but this department focuses on the stray thoughts from those who have left us. The ones that may seem half realized or unclear for their intended recipient. Here, to the regular who always visited my cafe on the weekends, and another, for thee, mine treasure.
But you go to the village all the time, so you're always able to find who they belong to.
Hmm.
Neve tucks the letters away safely once more. She proceeds with her usual routine before she does her daily rounds. The brace on her wing is loosened and eventually removed. She nonchalantly grabs her hat, though it goes into her bag for now, rather than its rightful place atop her head. The break from her usual motions come from her picking up a plain white envelope and offering it to her little assess.
The rest of the stamps, as promised.
Oh, thanks.
I've got a theory I want to visit with you. Walk with me.
Game theory. The door swings closed behind Rain. For mercy, Neve didn't seem to notice Mila as she exited the room. The same couldn't be said for Rain, catching a glimpse of her friend curled up tight before following Neve out.
So, tell me, have you gone exploring any further up the tree? Be honest.
No way! It's all just old storage in other rooms no one uses anymore. There's nothing fun about that kind of stuff. Not to mention Caile. If she heard I ever went higher than where the lights are on, she'd get mad for sure.
Ha, right you are. About that part, at least.
You're so cute. Neve tilts her head upward, looking for something she has no hope of finding. Rain follows her gaze, upward, Rain bringing her neck back as far as it will go. Not far from where the two stand, the lights become more sparse before disappearing entirely, allowing an absolute darkness to steal the place away. Below the rainbow canopy, where light sources are plentiful and comforting, the brightly colored envelopes bring them a sense of joy and whimsy. A final gift from those who had left, both for the recipients as well as the couriers themselves who had the honor of delivering them. But now, floating down from infinity, they instead take the form of lingering specks of life, swimming in a sea of endless black. Their wings can't reach forgotten heights.
Somewhere up there is where we store letters we're unable to deliver for one reason or another. The undeliverables. Not our most creative showing.
Huh? But we never fail a delivery. That's what makes us couriers.
That's the aim, at least. I like to think I'm pretty good at my job. Sometimes, though, things just fall through the cracks.
What do you mean? These letters are the most important things in the whole world. Grandma said so. Caile says so.
I say so too. Fact of the matter is, though, it's impossible to deliver everything. Occasionally, a letter will drop without any writing on it whatsoever, or we'll even obtain entirely empty envelopes from time to time. There's also less dire issues like illegible handwriting or red herrings in the context clues that make it difficult to find its intended recipient. You name it, it's happened. We've managed to keep the amount of deliveries taken there low, but it's not quite zero.
Hmm. I can't believe it. I always thought that all the mail eventually made it to where it belonged, even if it took a little while. The idea that there are people up there in the village, kept waiting for words from their loved ones to arrive, only for them to never come. And then it was our fault. I don't get it.
Hmm?
Caile can be really scary, scolding me when I wake up late, or if I file something wrong, or if I don't tidy up the front desk, or forget to smile when greeting a guest. But even if she's strict, she always says it's because we have to be proud of our work. It's super important and we have to do it perfectly. But if this room really existed all this time, we can't be perfect. Never, ever. Why would she say that stuff? Just to have an excuse to boss me around more?
Well, that's an easy one. Your dear mentor Caile heads the undeliverables department. The only staff there, actually.
She never told me that. Not even a hint.
She's speaking truth when she tells you that us couriers have a lot to be proud of, and we always need to strive to do the best we can. But there's no pride in what she does, Rain. I know she can be a stickler, but try to give her the benefit of the doubt, okay? I had a theory I wanted to share with you, if you remember.
Oh, yeah.
I stand by my earlier findings. Dandelion never existed. I couldn't find anything, neither documentation nor my own memory, to prove otherwise.
But Mila...
Believes the opposite, yeah, even with overwhelming evidence to the contrary. Telling you about the undeliverables got me thinking. You accepted its existence as it was, even though it may have hurt, and with nothing concrete to back my words. Just a few minutes ago, the undeliverables didn't exist for you. From your perspective, the department was never there. But now, it is. Where better then, I wonder, for a letter from a phantom to find itself?
So that means we should head up right away.
It's a nice thought. Unfortunately, there's little reason for them to maintain the stairways heading up from here. And, well, you know. Only someone with 2 good wings would be able to make the climb, and getting an escort to take me up would take me far too long to schedule in, I fear. Not to mention Caile. I doubt I'd be in for a verbal lashing if she caught me up there. No thanks.
Rain turns her eyes to the looming darkness once more, scanning the unknown. In that instant, she thinks of Mila curled up in the other room, how she'd feel if Dandelion's final words never found their way home. I think there are scarier things than Caile. Neve briefly releases the grip on her bag to ruffle Rain's hat.
Well, a courier's work is never done. I've got some leads I'm optimistic about today, so I'm going to head off. Follow me down once you've wrapped up any official office business. You'll make Misere fret if you take too long.
Rain watches Neve slowly disappear from view as she begins her descent. Once entirely gone from view, she turns back to the door, slowly swinging it open. Mila is loading on the other side, steps out with nary a word. It wasn't here either. I'm sorry.
I know.
We've got one more place to check. I know I've said it before, but I'm sure it'll be there this time.
We don't have to.
Of course we do. Come on. Rain extends her wing outward. I'm definitely not shoving beef in my mouth. Silently beckoning Mila to intertwine once again before resuming their journey. Aww. Mila hesitates for several long moments, though she eventually obliges. I know she can't fly, and this is gonna be tough, but I want Mila to be there to see the end of this. The letter has to be there. We've got 2 wings between us, and that's all Big Sis said we need. I'll make it work. The two continue up the stairs in relative silence. I got a message from Sophie, let's see. Oh. I got a message from... Oh, I got a message from... Oh, I got a message from... Why is everyone messaging me right now? Okay, back to video game. Another Sophie message.
Pause at you. Pause at you. Pause at you.
Pause at you. Okay. As Neve implied earlier, however, the ease of the journey eventually comes to an abrupt halt as the girls are met with an impossibly wide gap and strong winds from holes to the outside on the far sides of the chasm.
The wind is kind of chilly.
Yeah, must be pretty high up by now. I could probably carry you over if it wasn't blowing, but now...
Really, we don't have to.
No, it's all fine. Worry, just give me a minute to think of a plan. Well, where to start? To get to the top. Upwards. Maybe it's worth seeing if I could get there by myself first. Here goes. I almost got blown off before I could even take off. Oh, can't say I didn't try. What's below? Maybe there's a way we can make it across from below. I don't see anything.
What are you looking for?
I've been thinking to myself this whole time. Mila deserves to be a part of this too. Just wondering if there's some way across that we overlooked. Do you see anything?
I can look.
Mila pushes the chasm, looking down at the lower levels of the post office. As she does, her courier cap is stolen away by the wind.
Ah!
He reaches for it, leaning further still into the pit. Oh, be careful! As Mila feels the reins embrace pull her back, her outstretched limb goes limp. The hat drifts down, far out of reach. That was a close one. Are you okay? The response Rain receives isn't the one she expects, as tears start to overtake Mila. As soon as Rain releases Mila, the young Seaborn sprints off, turning a corner and ducking to a nearby room they'd passed on the way up. Rain considers chasing after her, but she finds herself unable to move her feet. Mila, I can't even imagine what she's feeling right now. I wish there was something I could do or say to cheer her up, especially when we're this close to the top. Unsure of what else to do and in dire need of a guiding hand, she retrieves the envelope of stamps Neve gifted her from her cloak. After giving each a glance, realization creeps onto her face. Inspiration strikes. I have an idea. I don't know if it'll work, but maybe she'll appreciate the thought, at least. I should grab something for her before I make my way down, too. Hello there, Dandelion. You're not the one Mila's looking for, but hopefully she'll be happy to see you anyway. That's so cute, that's so cute, that's so cute, that's so cute.
Yeah.
This game is so cute. Rain slowly descends the stairs, arriving at Mila's room with nary a sound. It's a cramped little space, serving as both a storage closet as well as a pigeon roast. Despite the clutter, the first thing Rain spots is her friend curled up into a ball, weeping gently. Oh, Mila. Oh, I got a message from my mother. Hello. Ba-ba. Okay. Upwards. There's nothing upwards. Below. There's nothing below. Hide. Hide feed. Maybe I'll just grab a handful for later. Yeah, good to see they're all getting their rest in. They work just as hard as any of us couriers. I wonder who feeds the pigeons this far up. Misery, maybe? I guess they could just help themselves too. It looks like she hasn't noticed me yet. I should probably make my presence known. Hey there, little friend. Hope you're in the mood for a headbutt. There you go. It's helped me feel a little bit braver too. Like, maybe just a nibble. No, I can't. Well, I mean, I could, but now's not the time to be snacking. Hi, Mila. I brought you a flower. Do you want it? Mila shakes her head, still resting in her arms. That didn't work. Time for my second idea. Aww. We're pretty high up, but we've still got a ways to go. I promise we'll find a way across, so please cheer up, okay?
It's not about that. I don't want to go further. I'm sorry.
What? But we're getting really close. This is higher up in the tree than I've ever been before.
But getting close to what? It's not going to be there.
What are you saying? Of course it will.
No, I don't think so. Mum said Dandy wouldn't have left a letter. We couldn't find it at any of the other places you said it would be. Miss Neve doesn't even think Dandy is real. The way up is scary, and me not being able to fly is only going to make things more dangerous for you. And even if we do make it up, we're looking for a room that you didn't even know existed until just now. Mom and Neve are right. They have to be. There won't be anything there, and it's not worth it. Please, Rain. Well, let's just leave.
Mila, hey. We'll be there, I promise. And if it isn't, we'll keep looking.
Why do you keep saying things like that? Dandelion didn't send anything. Everyone knew that already, except for me.
I keep saying it because it's true. I don't know why your mom said those things or why Neve mentioned not knowing her, but Dandelion's real. The way you talk about her, how could she not be? If she loved you even half as much as you love her, she would have left something for you.
You never even met her.
That doesn't matter. I trust you 100%. That means I trust Dandelion too. I can prove it too. Here, look at these. These are the stamps you gave me earlier. They don't print with these colors much, so they're super rare. I don't know how you've got so many. I'm gonna add them to my collection when we're back on the ground floor, but I think you should take them now.
I don't think I understand.
I want them back later. So how about you trade them to me for Dandelion's letter? I'm not too worried. They'll be mine by the end of the day. Smile. What's so funny?
It's just... Dandy used to do the same thing. It's like she could always tell when I was sad. Whenever I started feeling bad, she'd always come over with some of her favorite toys so we could play together.
Hey, these aren't toys.
I know. I know. Thank you, anyway. I'll keep them safe for you.
Good to hear. I'm trusting you. I do think I'm gonna keep one, though.
Oh, can I see?
Trust. Aww.
It's a pretty one. If you keep the nicest one, doesn't that kind of ruin the point?
Consider it an upfront payment. I'm still prepared to put in the work for others.
Alright, if you're sure.
Click too fast. Mila, I know it can come off as silly, but I mean it. I trust you, and I'm not going to stop looking for Dandelion's letter. And you trust me too? When I say that we'll keep going until we reach the very tip-top of the tree we have to.
She smiles through so much that I wonder sometimes how much of it is real and how much of it is just for my sake. But even if she's just smiling for me, that's still more proof than I could ever need. I can.
Great, then let's get back to searching for a way out.
Oh, actually... I'm not sure if it means anything, but I saw a sign like the one outside on the side of the bookshelf earlier. I should show it to her.
Inspectorine.
We've come a long way from the bottom.
Sure have. We can't stop yet, though.
I don't know how you can always have so much energy.
I said it before, and I'll say it again. Our year's work is never done.
You're really cool, Rain.
Well, I'm nothing compared to Big Sis, I'm sure.
I think you're even cooler than Miss Neve. Oh no. Why are you crying?
Guess we'll never know.
Wow, there's a lot of pigeon feed stored here. I haven't eaten all day. If it's good enough for them. No, I'm not that hungry yet.
That was the same
Wow.
dialogue, damn. Did I already inspect the pigeons?
So this is where all the pigeons sleep?
One of the places, they have roosts all over the tree.
You see them all the time in the village since they pick up all our mail. I was wondering why I hadn't seen so many so far.
They work even harder than we do. They spend a lot of time sleeping when they're back home.
Poor little pigeons. Have a good night.
Shelf.
Look, there's a switch on the side here.
Oh, good find. I'm gonna flip it.
Rain, wait!
A secret corridor? It's going up.
What if that sounded an alarm or something?
Well, it didn't, and we have a way up now. You're the best, Mila.
But what if we go in and it closes behind us? Or if it's a dead end? Or...
And we'll find a way out.
But...
It'll be okay. Trust me, Mila. Aww. You're so
Okay.
cute.
You're right.
Then let's get going. Just hang on for a little longer. We'll be there before you know it. The two continue onwards, arms interlocked. Higher until the stairs merge with those from the other side of the gap, and higher still. Wind is just about gone. There's no more windows to the outside from here.
It's getting pretty dark, too. I don't even want to think about how high up we are right now.
I know. I can't believe Caile's office is even higher.
Maybe she has a secret way to get there? I can't imagine having to do this every time she needed something.
Nah, she could do it. She can fly super fast, it's almost scary. Just like everything else about her.
I heard Neve call her your mentor.
Yes, the art style is so cute. Unfortunately. She's so mean. If anything ever goes even slightly wrong, she's over my shoulder in an instant to scold me. It's like she can just sense whenever I screw up. Even if it's something tiny, like not washing my feathers after I write something down, or sleeping in for an extra 5 minutes.
Both of those things sound like things you shouldn't really be doing, though.
Well, it's other things too. A lot of things, actually. I know our job's important and we always have to do our best, but I just think she takes it too far sometimes. I'm still just learning. I wish she would remember that before being so strict and uptight about it all the time.
Either way, it doesn't sound like someone we want to meet up here.
You can say that again. Let's hurry up a little. We can't be that far from the department now. Oh no, not again. After a long and tiring, but otherwise unopposed climb, the two companions are met once again with a large chasm separating them from their goal.
It looks so different this high up. It doesn't even look like the post office anymore.
There's not much air up here either.
Maybe that'll make getting across easier, at least? Since there isn't any wind to make flying harder?
Maybe. It's hard to get much height when it's like this, though. I'd probably do it if I had to, but...
Then we'll think of something else. We can't stop when we're so close.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, let's take a sec to catch our breath and then see what we can come up with.
It's so adorable. Yeah.
Damn, we can't help for it to rain, damn. Hey, can you climb?
What?
My talons are pretty good at grabbing hold of things, so I was thinking maybe if we only got most of the way there, you could climb up the other side.
Can we think of something else? Please?
Onwards, Mila.
I'm sorry, I just don't think I can do it.
What? Anything below the wind chimes? Huh. There are large tiles here. The rest of the post office isn't like this. There's scratches on the floor too. Probably from Caile. Below... Inspect.
I can't see the bottom from up here.
I won't ever let anything bad happen to you. Don't worry. Trust, Mila. I'm stumped.
Let's see if I can get any ideas.
Oh. Is that a rat with the female and male
I think
plug? That's
so.
cute. Connects the part. Onwards. Fuck, that's not it.
No matter what I do, these don't budge. Maybe we can use them somehow.
Onwards Rain, that's not the name of the game.
Rain. If you go on ahead, maybe you'll have more luck.
Leave you here? No way. There's gotta be something you can do.
She's so positive. There doesn't seem to be anything on this side, though.
Hmm.
Those wind chimes are kind of scary.
What do you mean? But
We have some in Vitae, but we make them out of beads and hang them over our doors. Those look way bigger. Stronger, too. The ropes there look huge compared to the fishing line we use.
oh, I'd love to see some seaborne wind chimes someday.
Maybe next time you come to the village, we can make some together.
Well, I can watch at least. Crafts and wings don't mix. Nectarine.
Rain, I just wanted to say that if we can't make it across,
Nope, I don't want to hear it.
but...
We'll find the way for sure. Trust me.
We can do it. We will.
Blah. Blah.
I think you might need to send Rain onwards again. I don't know.
Onwards. Onwards.
Rain.
Hmm?
If you go on ahead, maybe you'll have more luck. Yeah, this is the
Okay,
same thing again.
The Gaia Glog.
Yeah. I don't think there's anything over here we can use.
It's okay. Even crossing out possibilities is a big help. I think this one is all up to me. Why can't I upwards myself? Is she stupid?
What are these?
What? This whole thing? It's a perch. They're a lot more comfortable to stand on than flat flooring usually, but... These are too narrow even for my claws. Must be pretty old-fashioned. Okay, I think I'm good. How about you?
A lot better, thank you. There were so many stairs.
Okay, let's get right into it then. So I think I could get you there, but it'd be kind of risky. I don't really want to try it if it'd put you in danger.
It's a really big pit. I think no matter what we do, it's going to be dangerous.
I guess you're right, but still.
Maybe if we could just make it a little bit easier somehow, that would be okay. That might be easier than trying to think of something entirely new.
That could work. It'd still be a little scary though. Are you sure you're okay with that?
Yeah, I trust you.
Well, okay. In that case, let's see what we can do. Maybe you could get a running jump? Then I could catch you and you wouldn't have to fly as far.
That sounds more dangerous than just trying to fly normally.
It's worth at least thinking about. Give me your best jump. Alright, this will work. Oh, repeat. This is the...
Maybe we should just try and have you fly us over there after all.
I really don't want to risk it until we can make it a little easier. We just need a tiny bit extra help to make it across. We'll think of something. There already is
I genuinely
this.
cannot remember how you get to the solution for this. I don't want a back seat.
Well, thank you. I feel so stupid.
Isn't it sort of weird to have wind chimes way up here when there's not any breeze?
Maybe they make a sound when a courier flies near them. Sort of like the bell over the front desk door.
Oh, I'd really like to hear them, but they're so far away.
She could probably hear them from here if I fly over. Where is? Stay right here. I'll be right back. You can do that?
Oh! They have such a pretty sound. It's sort of, twinkle, twinkle.
She's so cute. I gotta focus. What? Maybe I'll take a quick break. I didn't notice before, but they're super cold to the touch. These are the worst purges ever. What about the wind chimes? Just plain ordinary wind chimes hung by thin rope. Wait, maybe we could use the... Oh, hold on.
Hi, Amber.
Amber. I have to set Amber's nickname in my chat window correctly. Okay, there we go. Wait.
If you're tabbed out for a second, would you be able to put a quick crop on my window in OBS? Because there is a black line above my camera.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. Yeah,
Hey,
perfect.
Mila,
Thank
I've got an
you.
idea.
Okay.
Let's see. You should bring these over to her. Now to get back to Mila. Onwards, Rain. On my way. Nyum. Look, maybe we can use the rope on these wind chimes to make you a bridge. It'll be narrow, but you could hold on to me while I fly above you for support.
You want me to walk across something as small as that?
I won't let you fall, I promise.
You won't get in trouble for taking these down?
Not if you put them back where you found them. Don't worry about it.
Okay. I'm willing to try.
Alright, you attach from this side and I'll handle on the other. Be back in just a moment. Nyum, nyum.
I'm done.
Me too. Good job.
Are we ready then?
Actually, let me test it first. If something goes wrong, I can just fly it back up. Nyum. Excellent. Slightest touch for the rope to become undone. Oh. This is all we had left, but if it's not strong enough... I'm sorry, Mila. I'm out of ideas.
What if we made it stronger?
Huh?
Look, have you ever made a daisy chain before?
Mila retrieves from her courier's cloak the dandelion rain gifted her at the start of their ascent from Neve's office. She carefully splits the stem in two, then braids the two halves back together.
Maybe we could do the same thing with the wind chimes.
Oh, that's so cool. You're the coolest.
It's just something my mom told me to do. It's not that hard.
Easy for you to say? I can't do anything like that with my wings.
If you think it's worth trying, I can handle it if you get me the wind chimes.
Sounds like a plan. Leave it to me. Hello again. I'm gonna need to borrow you just one more time. Sorry. Mila, I know you can do it. Just, Mila. The rest is up to you. Young. This part
This
goes
part
up.
goes
Oh, the two.
under. It's me. And then tuck. Just getting started.
And
This feels pretty tight. I think this might work. Almost there.
more.
Done. It's still scary, but I think this is as safe as I could have made it. Now to just tie them to the sides again.
Connect. Young.
Okay, I'm finished. Can you get the far side, Rain?
Just Rain. You got it. Yum. Alright, I'll fly right above you. Hang on tight to me, okay? I'll keep you balanced, so just keep being brave and we'll be on the other side before you know it.
I don't know if I can stop being scared, but I trust you.
Onwards, Mila. Great. One foot in front of the other.
I'm trying.
Onwards, Mila. Just keep looking forward. We're almost there.
Don't look down. Don't look down.
Did you hear that?
The rope is starting to snap.
But we're so close. Jump as best as you can. I can get us the rest of the way there if you do. Upwards, Mila. With the extra bit of distance offered by Mila's jump, Rain is able to fly the two the rest of the way. The landing is one without much grace, but that is the furthest thing from their minds. You did it! You're amazing.
You did all the hard work.
My computer's lagging for some reason. Nuh-uh. I bet you're the first person without wings to ever fly like that before.
Probably, huh?
The girls take a much-earned rest, lying on the tiled floor until their heartbeats return to normal and they can stand without trembling. And once again, they climb. Stairway after stairway, hall after hall, until they find one final quarter.
Is this it? It's gigantic.
Has to be. Something's not right, though.
Huh?
Look, the door handles. We don't have those anywhere else in here. They're hard to use with our wings.
Oh, now that you mention it, the front of the post office is the same way.
Either way, it looks like you can still push it on this side. Are you ready?
Yeah.
On three. Two girls push and push and push until the aging wood of the door begins to creak in protest. Slowly, but eventually, the hinges give way, offering Rain and Mila the victory as the door opens. The two take their first steps inside. Whoa. Whoa. The undeliverables for Pen's Roost. So not as bright as the lower floors, the scattering of lamps and lanterns are a welcome reprieve from the darkness they just finished navigating. The room they serve delight, however, is much less comforting. The bare floor and no furniture, save for the tables and the lamps to sit on. The undeliverables would make for the most unremarkable room in the entirety of the tree's endless trunk. Save for two very important aspects. It is the room's incredibly tall ceiling, reaching so high as to be all but immune to the numerous light sources in the wall of outgoing boxes that matched its grandiose heights.
The world building is so cool here. And it's like that for all those Studio Elan's visual novels. So
Yes.
if you like this, check some more of them out. They're really
I
good.
can't wait
They're
for
really,
Somewhere
really
at the
good.
Edge of the Universe.
Yes. No, I am really looking forward to that.
I'm
although
so
I
excited for that.
I'm
The world building in
always-
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Vila
I
would really
think the
like
world
it. It's all
building and-
starry.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, it's gotta
Andy's
be.
letter is somewhere in here.
I thought you already got that. Oops. Yeah, it's gotta be. Let's start looking in the bottom rows. Caile always tells me to sort lowest to highest so I don't have to waste my energy flying as much.
Okay, but how will we know which one is Dandy's?
Maybe we can just empty all the boxes for now and make a pile of letters. It might be easier if you can look at them all at once.
Messing up the order of things will definitely get you in trouble, though.
If we get caught now, I'm gonna get in trouble no matter what. We should probably still hurry though. Eager to find their prize, Rain quickly makes her way to one end of the wall and begins her search, with Mila following close behind. With every box she passes, however, her energy wanes and heart sinks. Empty. 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 What?
Didn't Miss Neve say that there were letters in here that she couldn't figure out? There should be something, even if it isn't Dandy's, right?
Yeah, so why isn't there?
Maybe they emptied the room after a while? Which would probably mean...
Gone.
Oh no. Rain? What's wrong?
I'm sorry. I really wanted to.
It's okay.
No, it isn't.
It is.
Why are you sad about this?
I am sad, but maybe it's better like this.
Huh?
I was really scared that we wouldn't find it, because that would mean Dandy didn't feel strong enough about me to leave anything. But if they just get rid of the letters eventually, then we don't know if it was ever here or not. If we don't know for sure, then I can just keep pretending that she did.
Don't say that.
But more than that, I'm sad because you're sad. You did so much for me. You don't deserve to feel like this. I really want to cry too, but I feel like I can't if you already are. So please stop crying, Rain.
Rain isn't sure if she feels better, but attempts to refocus herself with a couple deep exhales regardless. She wipes away her remaining tears, staining her wing. We should probably leave before Caile shows up.
Yeah. If your aim was to avoid me, You'd have done well to keep your feet to the earth and your wings in your cloak.
Eek, I meant to say eek.
Ah!
Sunglasses.
Or, barring that, closing the door behind you so the light doesn't escape. Your lack of basic etiquette has proven your downfall, just as I warned you multiple times it would.
Caile. Oh, is she always able to sneak up on me? Please wait, I can explain.
I very much doubt that, but feel free to try. Let's start with an easy
Holy fuck.
inquiry. Why aren't you attending to the front desk right now?
Well, there's...
Afterwards, we can discuss the missing hat from our ground floor storage. Coincidentally, the same hat that was assigned to you last year.
Well, technically that was the...
Or, if you prefer, we can put that aside for now and discuss the mess that was made on the path up here. Alternatively, we can skip to whatever excuse you could possibly have for bringing a guest of the post this far up with nary a concern for their safety to this specific room where you are nowhere near the appropriate clearance to even dream of holding access.
She's not a guest, she's a courier. Look at her uniform.
Please.
Her frown unflinching, Caile lifts her wings into the air. The wingspan makes the girls feel smaller than they already are, but that sensation is only compounded upon when Caile brings her wings down with terrifying force. Gust is released that effortlessly blows Mila's cloak and barding loose, with a couple poor lambs falling victim as well.
Enough of this, Rain. It was my fault. Please don't be mad at her.
Caile shifts her eyes to Mila, holding them on her for what feels like an eternity to the girl, before eventually shifting the rest of her body as well.
I don't think I've had the pleasure, miss.
He does... Caile raises a wing once more, bidding Rain's silence.
My name is Mila. My best friend, well, I'm expecting a letter from her. But Rain is my other best friend, and all she did was try to help me find it, so please get angry with me instead.
Mila...
All guests of Morton Post are to be treated with the utmost respect. I'm afraid, however, that I can't honor your request.
Good lord, she's hot.
This is a place of work. There are rules, traditions, expectations, countless examples, nearly all of which Rain has managed to break within a short window of a few hours. I'll unfortunately have to inform any guardians you may have of your presence here today, but rest assured you will still be welcome to the post with open wings in the future, miss. God, I'm flubbing my lines.
She is very dommy mommy.
I'm getting too flustered with the illustrations, clearly that's it.
Really. I mean, it's hard to talk so much, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what went wrong last time I tried to stream a Studio Elan game.
In fact, I'm gonna grab some water.
Alright. Let me put a distraction obelisk. Oh wait, for some reason I thought you'd
As
be
for
longer.
you... Sorry, yeah, I was just having a little bit to drink. I have some here. As for you, Rain, I doubt I need to tell you that there will be severe consequences for your little adventure today. Needless to say, the postmaster will be informed of every last detail.
I doubt Mila's mom will ever let her come back here. And even if she did, I'm sure whatever punishment I get will make sure we can't see each other again. This is it. My time with Mila is over. I understand. I don't care if you want me to polish the floors every single day for the rest of my life, or if I'm stuck on the front desk forever. Even if you asked me to leave the post office, I would.
Rain.
I promise I'm telling the truth. You won't have to worry about me, no matter what. Before that, can I ask you something?
That depends entirely upon the question.
Even if we never get to talk again, I can still leave Mila with something. A clue to keep chasing after to find Dandelion's message. She may not be able to get to it right now, but I know she'll be able to find it someday. Maybe Big Sis would even be able to help. Where do deliveries go after they leave this place? I know there should at least be a few things here, but all the boxes are empty.
Well, that's a curious piece of knowledge you found for yourself. Am I to assume you at least know the general purpose of this department?
I think so.
Very well. This is a lesson you ought to learn sooner rather than later, in any case. You're operating on two incorrect assumptions, however. Allow me to clarify before continuing. One, not all of the boxes are empty.
What? Caile looks upward into the darkness. She stays unmoving for several minutes, leaving Rain and Mila uneasy and uncertain. When, at long last, however, the topmost box in the far left begins to emit a faint glow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rain counts Caile's wing beats as she prepares to take off, her mentor bending her knees with every flap. On 6, she takes flight. Girls watch in amazement as Caile speeds through the air, skillfully slowing herself as she approaches the ceiling. At the apex of her ascent, all that's visible of her from the floor is what the glow illuminates. She floats expertly to the ground, letter and wing. With just as much finesse, she opens the lip of the envelope with the slide of a feather. Wait, you can't just... Okay, Mila. Like she had before, Caile again raises the wing to Rain, commanding her silence as she quietly reads the contents of the letter to herself. Her eyes subtly shift back and forth, absorbing every written word to memory with precision and care. As she does so, the intensity of the shine continues to increase, forcing Mila and Rain to look away. In an instant, the light is gone. When Rain turns her head back, Caile stands there, empty-winged with only the faintest of glimmers escaping her grasp before disappearing into nothing.
2. No delivery ever leaves this room.
Where did...
What happened to that letter just now? Miss, have you been taught about the cycle of magic yet? Huh? Me? Our food and clothes have them, right? And they have something to do with the letters? A good enough foundation. For the sake of being thorough, allow me to walk you through the rest. All of us, outside you Seaborn, are born with at least some amount of magic. The Earthfoot people are special, with them having and generating a much larger quantity. As such, they imbue their creations, meals or clothing, with excess magic. By wearing or consuming these, we take their magic into ourselves.
Been a while since I heard Sophie talk. Sophie was here earlier. Sophie's not currently here now. Hi, Goop Doodle. Duh.
Said magic is a subtle thing, however. In truth, its only practical function is to lengthen our lifespans as far as they can reasonably go. It's not infinite, though. When someone passes on, whether through natural causes or otherwise, that magic remaining within has to go somewhere. And for reasons we have yet to uncover ourselves, that location is the top of this tree. And the magic turns into letters? Or rarely a package, but yes. Thoughts, feelings, unfinished business, imprinted directly onto the soul, made manifest in our humble mortem post.
That mean if you don't have a lot of magic, you won't get to send any letters?
Seaborn usually only get one, but the other races can send multiple before the last of their magic dissipates. We have records of a few Earthfoot who sent down well over 100 deliveries. Magic is an impatient thing, however, and it isn't keen to wait. If we fail to do our duty and deliver these messages to their intended recipients on time, well, you have first-hand experience with that now.
Why don't they just disappear after they get delivered?
A good question, and one without a satisfying answer. Our best guess is that the delivery is tied to its recipient in some form. Once a letter or package reaches its intended destination, it's able to maintain a tangible form. In any case, I apologize for the long-winded explanation. I'll hope you see that it was necessary to fully answer the question at hand, however.
So I couldn't even give Mila another thread to pull at. I'm so sorry.
That letter you just read, is there any chance it could have been from my friend? Her name was Dandelion, but I called her Dandy. Also, you spell my name like... The contents of the message are strictly confidential. Sorry, miss. I can assure you that nothing in it implied that it would have been for you, at least. Oh. So long as your friend has imprinted the appropriate information, you needn't worry. The delivery doesn't expire for a full 3 weeks after it is initially left in our care, a more than sufficient amount of time for it to go through our system.
All Mila can offer is a gasp and a small, sad nod. 3 weeks? Then that's more than a fortnight. It's so frustrating. Everything we did and we're just gonna end like this? Not even a tiny bit of good news for Mila? And we're probably never gonna see each other again. And Caile's just standing there talking like nothing's wrong or even weird and talking about following rules or whatever while breaking just as many as me. Why were you even reading it anyway? Not opening a mail that doesn't belong to you is the very first thing we're taught. Did you forget? And sorting top to bottom. You say we start at the bottom, and that's just to not stress your wings, even though I think it's easier to remember. You always get so mad at me whenever I start from the top, but you get to do it with a set of much bigger boxes. And treating our guests with respect. If the letter wasn't important, we wouldn't have come all this way, and we're just gonna pretend that doesn't matter? If we respected our guests, we wouldn't need to break the rules to help them.
Rain. Have you gotten it out of your system? Are you satisfied?
No, but what else can I say? At least when Neve bullies me, it feels like she still likes me. You're just evil.
Evil, am I? And who are you to place that judgment on me? This room operates on a different set of rules than the rest of the post office. I'll have you know I have performed my duties to the letter. Surely you noticed how difficult the journey was to reach this department. How even if you could simply fly up by yourself, you'd tire yourself long before even making it here? Or even the size of the door and how it must have struggled to push it open? These were deliberate choices made by the first generation of couriers. Sorting from the top, too, was a specific instruction left behind. These three things all serve an identical purpose.
I don't think I understand.
It's to exhaust and fatigue the head of the undeliverables department.
What? Why would the post office do something like that?
As I've told you countless times before, we have what I consider to be the most important job in the world. We have a duty to every person in Vitae, alive or otherwise, to deliver the final words of those who have left us. To fail in this duty is unforgivable. And so it is the responsibility of this department, my responsibility, to shoulder the weight of our office's sins. That's horrible.
Rules like that shouldn't ever exist. What good does hurting ourselves do for anyone?
On that point, you, myself, and anyone else who currently knows of the department can agree. But the traditions of the post are sacred. And so, every time a delivery becomes impossible, I make the trip. In the rare case where two appear at the same time, I make it twice, each getting the proper attention it deserves. And 3 weeks later, when it is time for these people to die their second deaths, I return to hear their whispers. For no one deserves their final thoughts to go unheard.
I want to say something, but I don't know what.
All the while, far below on the ground floor, I push, aiming for perfection in myself and those around me. So children like you can grow up and remain proud of your home, hoping you never need to learn of this room, nor inherit my title. If that makes me a villain, then I shall gladly clip my wings and fall to the deepest depths when my time comes.
Caile, I...
Out of questions, I should hope. Very good. I've still some business to attend to. I would appreciate it greatly if you two were to step outside in the meantime. I'll arrange for an escort party to see you safely to the bottom.
No longer willing to allow the conversation a chance to continue, Caile turns her back on the girls. Rain is caught in stasis, unable to think a single thought or move a single step. It's faint, but sensation of the feathers on her wings being stroked breaks her from her trance. She looks down, finding Mila's hand.
I think we should go, Rain.
Yeah. Too big for the doors, arms intertwined. The fear of falling never once crossed Mila's mind in the safety of this room. The act had become habitual after their time together. Neither pulled away when they realized how silly it was. Sorry. I took us as far as I could. Maybe we were just a little faster.
You did so much more than I thought anyone would for me. I'm sorry too. I've gotten you in so much trouble.
Rain shakes her head, a single feather falling to the floor as she does so. We shouldn't be talking like this. We may not see each other for a while, so we should say some nicer things instead, so we can leave on a happier note. Thank you for all the fun today, Mila. When you called me your other best friend, you made me so happy. I'm really glad you came by the post office today.
Thank you, too, for believing in Dandy all the way until the end. I don't know how long Mom will be upset, and I also don't know what kind of punishment they're going to give to you. But even if we have to wait until we're grown-ups to see each other, I'll keep reminding myself of you, so we can be friends again.
I can't start crying when she's close, too. Keep it together, Rain. Yeah, me too. We'll both probably have a lot of fun stories to share by then, so maybe the wait won't be all that bad. Mortem Post is a special part of the village of Ida, a place where people are offered the chance to say goodbye one final time. They, however, Rain and Mila choose to part with a promise to see each other again, no matter how long it may take. So, as they prepare to make their leave of the undeliverables, they say their farewells for now, knowing it won't be forever. A glow. Faint. More a suggestion of light than anything else. But enough to make its presence known all the same. Rain stops in place, turning to find its source. Her companion following her lead and doing the same. And there, in the top row, second from the left, the small cubby gently shines, its glow already beginning to intensify. Another one? As Rain utters her whisper, Caile notices the light as well. As she did before, she bends her knees. 1 wing beat. 3 weeks. 3 weeks. But even if it was, it'd be impossible to tell in time. 2. No delivery ever leaves this room. Caile's accepted that as how things have to be, but... 3. I'm right, and we can prove it before Caile opens it. Maybe Mila and I can perform a miracle. Trust together. Mila, I need you to trust me, okay?
Huh? What's going on?
I need you to hold on to me as tight as you can. Tighter than that if you're able to. Mila considers her friend's request, eyes darting around as she tries to piece together Rain's plan, in the midst of the urgency she's being presented with. It doesn't take too long for things to click.
All the way up there? I can't.
Please, you have to be there too. I promise we'll be back on the ground in no time. Dandelion, too. Although hesitation initially overtakes her, Mila steels her resolve with a firm nod. Throwing her arms around Rain's dress and clenching her fists tighter than she has ever done before, Mila holds on tight. Thank you, Mila. Let's give it all we've got. Upwards, upwards rain. 4. In that same instant, Rain throws her wings to the air and downwards with every bit of strength she can afford to muster, knowing a swift takeoff would be her only chance of outspeeding Caile. A moment later, the two are airborne, Rain's sights set on her guiding light.
Don't you dare!
5. You're swift. Though swift, Rain is far from subtle in her first moments of flight. She can't afford to look down, though. Every microsecond of advantage over her mentor a priceless treasure. Reach out for it when we get close. Don't be scared.
Okay.
The box continues to shine, growing brighter and brighter every passing moment. Rain grits her teeth, putting everything into each flap of her wings. The strain pairs with the additional weight, driving her to exhaustion far quicker than she has ever had before. 6. Rain had lost counts of Caile's wing beats prior to now, but her heart begins to race as she hears her take off, going so fast as to sound like she's cutting through the air. Rain hurts all over. She shuts her eyes to drive the pain away, the light above now so radiant as to pierce her eyelids regardless. Higher and higher, brighter and brighter. Closed in her own world but still bombarded with countless sensations, all begging her to stop. Higher and higher, brighter and brighter. Even with eyes slammed shut, the light still overwhelms. Rain's vision is that of nearly pure white, and still it only continues to intensify. Until suddenly, it's gone. Rain's eyes shoot down, disoriented and confused. Her head swivels down to check on her friend, heart beating out of her chest. Mila isn't holding a letter. Rather, in her free hand, she clutches a small parcel. Though its metallic orange wrapping may glimmer in the distant light of the room's lanterns, its radiant glow has faded. Indescribable relief washes over Rain, their journey together at long last finding its happy ending. As Rain allows herself to let her guard down with her job finally done, her muscles relax, and the immeasurable exhaustion she put herself through over the flight catches up to her all in an instant. The world goes black again, and the two begin to fall. As Rain comes to, she finds herself still mid-flight, though not due to her own wings.
Ah, you're awake. No sudden movements. We're almost there. Keep holding on to her, miss.
She and Mila lie on the back of Caile, wings outstretched and cloak held as tightly as her wings can grip, forming a makeshift net. It's unstable, but good enough to provide a small sense of safety as they float gently to the bottom. The soreness throughout her body is nigh empowering, but the feeling of one of Mila's arms holding her close feels even stronger, almost managing to dampen the pain. True to Caile's promise, the three eventually make their landing. Caile kneels down, allowing for the girls an easier disembark. Mila falls first, eager to have something beneath her feet again. Rain follows soon after, though her landing is considerably more wobbly. Reached from the additional weight, Caile stands upright once again and turns to face her previous passengers.
Lie down if you need to, Rain.
Thank you. I'm okay though. I think. Caile shifts her focus to Mila, only to find the seaborn girl offering up her parcel.
I'm sorry. I don't want you to get in trouble either, Miss Caile. If you need to look at it first, then...
Bye, Mila.
Bye, Viola. We're nearly at the end,
Thank you
so
too.
don't worry too
Yeah.
much.
If only for a split second, the tiniest trace of a smile finds its way to Caile's lips, though it's quickly dispelled with a shake of her head.
It's not my mail to open, miss.
The energy in the room shifts as Mila pulls the package back down. Nary a sound echoes through the room, save for the gentle flicker of flame. Mila visibly shakes as she takes her first tug of the twine, the adrenaline of her flight intermingling with her nerves as the two couriers watch intently. Time moves slow, agonizingly so. The string eventually gives way, and she begins to carefully peel back the glimmering orange wrapping. Finally, opening the box, Mila releases a small gasp. She scoops one hand inside to grasp its contents, allowing the box to fall to the floor with a quiet thud, masked by the crinkling of the wrapping paper. In her hands rests a small knapsack made with the same material as Mila's vest.
Tandy's bandana.
Tears begin to well in Mila's eyes, satisfied just by the gift's wrapping rather than its contents. Keep going, keep going. Mila, reminded that there was still yet more to go, responds with a nod. Though her hands shake even more intensely than before, she pulls at the cloth with as much care as she can muster. At last, the fabric comes loose, covering Mila's hand as it falls. Rain and Caile share a confused look. Mila's reaction is much more severe, with her trembling worsening and tears quickly escalating to sobs. A small plush amount smelling faintly of mint.
Her favorite.
Mila instinctively tightens her grip on Dandelion's gift as the flood of emotions escape her body. The two Gilkine watch in silence, trying to piece the puzzle in front of them together. Caile is the first to make some form of realization, bringing a wing to her chin.
Miss, is it possible, by any chance, that your friend never knew how to write?
Mila hears the question, but can't even begin to form a word. Thankfully, Caile is able to intuit the answer all the same.
I see. So that's the way of things.
Elan? Caile's question proves just enough to give Rain the extra help she needs to reach the truth. Mila's best friend, who she did everything with. I've never heard anything like this happening before. Caile just told us it isn't possible. Only people have magic, and you need that to send mail. And the line would have had to. The final piece slides neatly into place. Intentional or not, little Dandelion was given the gift of a tiny amount of magic, courtesy of the Earthfoot's magic embedded clothcraft and Mila's mother's handiwork. And the time finally came for Dandelion to make proper use of that gift. She knew in her heart what she wanted to do. She was certain Mila would be sad. Dandelion hadn't the words to tell her how much she meant to her. And so, instead, her final act, was a familiar one. Sharing her favorite toy with her favorite person, hoping it once again bring a smile to her face. Mila brings the plush close to her, just holding onto it as if it were at risk of flying away. Grief, love, joy, loss. Mila's tears are aimless and show no signs of slowing. She chokes as she catches her breath, and rain spots her opening. She closes in on her dearest friend, wrapping her wings around her in the closest a Gilkind can manage a hug. The first time, the two are comfortable enough to cry together.
I'm deeply sorry for the severe clerical error our office has made, and the trouble it has caused you. Nevertheless, it fills me with an abundance of joy to see your parcel safely delivered. I'll see to it that you make it to the ground floor whenever you're ready.
One of the undeliverables readies for the door, though turns back briefly to address her subordinate.
Unfortunately, I can't go against protocol. I'll still need to report this incident to your grandmother.
Rain doesn't respond, nor does Caile wait for her to. Whatever may come of this will be an issue Rain can handle tomorrow. But for now, all that matters is this moment. She manages to smile as her tears continue to fall. We did it, Mila. We did it.
Thank you, Rain. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I owe you more thank yous than I could ever give.
How about one more and we'll call it even?
Okay. One more.
Mila takes a moment, trying to hold back her tears just long enough to make this last thank you special.
Thank you, Rain. And farewell, Dandelion.
Far from the hustle and bustle of the capital of Alchemica lies a small coastal village by the name of Vitae. In the mornings, those who live near Earthfoot residences are awoken by the scent of fresh bread being baked and cloth being spun, magic imbued within every creation. Throughout the day, Seaborn work tirelessly, hammering of nails and sawing of wood being telltale signs of their presence. Though few in number, you can seemingly find one just about anywhere you go. As the sun sinks low, the sparkbounds make themselves known. Quiet humming of their devices serving as a familiar ambience, as well as a promise that tomorrow will awaken to some new manner of convenience or innovation, though whether it'll last till the following sunset, it's always an uncertainty. However, on the far eastern outskirts of the village, there lies a place that's proven to be unusually noisy today. With a small crowd of residents and couriers alike engaging in small talk around a wooden stage, a gargantuan tree climbing so high into the heavens that the clouds hide its canopy from view. At its base, Morden Post, modest little post office the Gilkind called her home, where a small ceremony is scheduled to take place today. Caile stayed true to her word. Rain's grandmother, the postmaster, was informed of her granddaughter's exploits down to the last detail. How she immediately shirked her duty, leaving the front office almost as soon as she was to start her shift. She brought in a guest into the inner workings of the post office entirely unauthorized, and how she coerced said guest into digging through the letters of others. Hi, Kara. How she put the guest through unimaginable danger, climbing to the heights of the tree that not even many couriers would reach. Mila's mother was told much the same. We were also told of Rain's unbending determination to do right by Mila, stopping at nothing to help a guest in need, going above and beyond what any courier could ever be expected to do. Well, despite the danger, she treated her with utmost care and attention, matching her step for step and always putting Mila's welfare in front of her own. How she performed a miracle and became the first courier in Mortem Post's long history to deliver an undeliverable. The crowd hushes itself to a whisper, eventually falling to silence as Rain and her grandmother take to the stage. Rain reaches into her cloak, retrieving a simple envelope and passing it to her grandmother. The postmaster opens the lid, revealing the small vertical stamp out inside. With all the care someone at her age can manage, she gently peels the back off. She ushers for Rain to bow slightly, and Rain obliges. She carefully finds a spot on her granddaughter's hat and pushes the stamp firmly onto it. When Rain lifts her hand, she officially is recognized as one stamp courier. The crowd offers modest applause, with their numerous workers being notably louder than the rest. Even if she doesn't make much noise, Rain's proudest supporter stands front and center, smiling as wide as she's able. Rain meets her eyes and returns with a grin of her own. Let's surface. This post office offers the opportunity for loved ones to say their final farewells, giving those who still walk with us the strength to keep pushing on. However, Mortem Post doesn't assist in the severing of connections. Instead, it serves as a testament to how unbreakable the bonds between us truly are, able to transcend the border of before and after, a celebration of all who hold the love for each other in their hearts. Place Rain is proud to call her home, and one Mila is forever thankful to. Sarah Mancuso is such a good composer.
Yeah, she really is.
What were you saying?
I was like, I've read this once before, but I had to hold myself back from tears at the end again.
No.
It's really sweet. I'm really glad I could convince you to share it with everybody.
I was so nervous. It was so good.
Yeah. I hope you're alright, Amber.
I always... I'm glad I was able to keep my voice going through all that. I mean, it's kind of sore now, but oh well.
Yeah, goodness, I bet. I'm sorry you had so much narration to do.
Yeah, there's no way I can record today. I'll record tomorrow, I swear.
You did really well, though. You did really well. You're great at this kind of thing.
So that was Upward Rain. Uh, uh, my brain's all woozy now.
Yeah, so if you enjoyed this, do go check out Studio Elan's stuff. I know that some of you already will be aware of them, but they do really cool stuff, and they do much longer visual novels than this too. This was developed in just a few weeks for one of their internal game jams by just a small group of their employees. So their other stuff is like even more polished than this and even bigger in scope. I would really
Check out
recommend
Heart of the
checking it out.
Woods. There is a
Check
trans
out Heart of the
lesbian.
Woods. There is a
Ooh.
trans lesbian
And
voiced
for you
by a
Fox
trans
girls
woman.
out
It's
there,
very
check
cool.
out Please Be Happy too. I could chill their games
Be
all
Happy is
fucking day,
amazing.
I swear.
Yes. Check out Please Be Happy. There's a cute British gal in it. And she's actually canonically British, not like the majority of the characters in this VN that just incidentally ended up being British by me voicing them.
Yeah. She's cute and has... And she's cute. I almost spoiled something.
Cute.
Oops.
She's very cute. Yeah, well done for keeping it under wraps.
I can't wait for the next visual novel I'm gonna be in, so I can chill it for the rest of my life. Hopefully I'll actually do a good job this time so I'm not embarrassed about it.
I'm jealous you get to work on those kind of projects.
Next time there's one that needs more than one voice, I'll definitely let you know. This one is literally just me, though. I'm the it's a 3-person team, the 2 people and me.
That's crazy. It's just Lilac.
I'm like bouncing.
Sounds like Geek.
Okay, I'm gonna wrap up because I want to play Beat Saber with an older woman.
That sounds like an amazing decision. You enjoy that.
Yes. Thank you.
It is midnight for me, so...
Oh, I forgot. I don't know how many people have been here because I haven't been looking, but... Yeah. I'm gonna go to the end stream screen that's just my BRB screen because I forgot to make it end screen. I should really do that.